Hello everybody, here is how you paint a portrait using only two colors. This is a very useful exercise that will help you work on your value control. Values in terms of visual arts is just how light or dark a given part of your subject is. So let's get started. So we only have two colors to work with, so I'll be using a deep blue color for the shadows and a lighter titanium white for the highlights. I am not working with a sketch, so the best sort of course of action, I guess, is to start with the darkest shadows. So I go into his eyebrow region and start painting the darkest crevices of the eyebrow ridge and the eyes. After roughly laying in the eyebrow region and the eyes, I move around the face and I go to where the nose casts a bit of a shadow on his lips and beard. So I add that in and I kind of very faintly sort of sketch out with some oils where the shadows on his cheeks will be and the outline of his face and hair. After you put the darkest shadows down, you can start adding a bit of white into this blue mixture that you have, and slowly go bit by bit up the value range from the darkest to the lightest around the contour of his face. Around the cheeks, you go from the absolute most darkest, and then you add a bit of white and a bit more and a bit more until you will eventually reach the highlights. Now, just using this method of going from the darkest areas to the lightest already gets you around most of the face. And at this point, I just need to lay in his head, his beard, and kind of fine tune the face. So for the head and beard, there's a lot of surface area to cover. So what I recommend, if you have any, get some paint thinner, dip your brush into it, mix it in with your paints to get it thinned, obviously, and then you sort of faintly lay in, not very faintly, but a bit more faintly than regularly, lay in the hair, and the beard. And then thin your paint some more and paint in the coat or the jacket that he's wearing. You want to kind of differentiate it a bit from the beard because it's all the same color. It could kind of blend in really easily. After that, all I have to do is finish up, add some finishing touches to his face. So yeah, for the most part, I then just added some highlights. For highlights, I would recommend you put on like a thicker layer of paint than normal, so like it actually kind of sticks out from the painting a bit. It'll give your painting a bit more of a 3D effect, especially as when the paint sticks out, it will catch the light more and it'll add more to the effect of being a highlight. And that is really it for this portrait, for this tutorial. This isn't a super in-depth tutorial on how to paint a head, more on how to do it using only two colors. I hope you found it useful, and I'll be out very soon with new content that might be a bit higher quality than usual. So I can't wait to do that, and I will see you guys very soon.